Hi, this is Chris from DataRobot, and I'm excited to announce new monitoring functionality available in the 7.2 DataRobot MLOps release. At DataRobot, we believe that it is our responsibility to understand potential bias in our decision-making in order to create more ethical AI, as well as illuminate potential human biases that may be present in our systems. In a prior release, we introduced fairness tools tailored specifically for evaluating, understanding, and ultimately mitigating bias during model development. With the 7.2 release, we are excited to bring these same capabilities to the MLOps platform, allowing users to ensure that over time, bias does not creep into production models. When creating a deployment, MLOps now supports specifying settings to configure bias monitoring at scoring time. With a few simple steps of choosing protected attributes, choosing an appropriate threshold, and deciding on a fairness metric, I can now begin to assess my model's bias over time going forward on prediction traffic. In this example, my fairness metric is proportional parity, which I was easily able to determine by answering a set of 3 questions about my use case. And now my deployment is ready to start accepting predictions. Hopping over to the Fairness tab, after I've had this model in production for some time, I can take a look at the initial state. Looking at the protected attribute gender, initially everything looked good. The scoring data was not showing an indication of bias. That changed, though, over time. It appears, after some time in production, the model has started to exhibit signs of bias. Drilling in, I can see the female class has dropped below the designated threshold. By examining the data over time, I can clearly see when that occurred. This gives me an indicator of where to start my investigation, and is potentially an indication that I should explore modeling techniques to update a version of this model that begins to mitigate this issue. Thanks for listening.